Hey everyone, I'm Ellen here at etrailer.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at the channel style adjustable 2-ball mount from Curt. Now this is going to be a very heavy duty ball mount that offers a lot of adjustability whenever it comes to that drop and rise. It's going to have a total drop of 10 3/8 inches and a total rise of 8 7/8 inches. We'll have two different size balls to use with our couplers. So we'll have a 2-inch ball and then a 2 5/16 inch ball. So we can really get this adjusted to any kind of trailer setup that we're using it with. So if you're switching from one trailer to another, using multiple vehicles, this is going to eliminate the need to have multiple ball mounts to work with and just overall eliminate a lot of hassles. It's also nice to have that adjustability for our height, since that way we can make sure that our truck and trailer are riding level and eliminate a lot of those common issues that you might encounter whenever one is higher than the other. So it's going to make for a better towing experience overall. Something that I also like that they've added to this design is actually a little rubber bumper at the back of that ball platform. That's going to help to eliminate a lot of the play that you typically encounter in these adjustable styles. So you can't really move this around at all. It's going to stay really nice and secure in this channel style, and I think that's a really big improvement over a lot of the ones that I've seen out there. Typically whenever you put these pins through, there's still a lot of shake side to side, there's a lot of movement up and down, but with this one it really takes out a lot of that, and that is also has a little bit of adjustability, so you can actually thread it in and out, and should make life a little bit easier there too. Reduce some chucking back and forth, and also eliminate any kind of rattling sound whenever you're going down the road too. Now it comes with the pins and clips to get this attached. We're going to have our two 5/8 inch diameter pins, and then the same for our hitch pin here. So one less thing you have to grab, although I would suggest getting a locking hitch pin set just to give you some peace of mind. Also make sure that you're locked, or that your ball mount isn't going to disappear on you while you're out on the road. You can find a lot of options here at etrailer.com, but one part that I would suggest that's kind of a good option for this in particular would be the Curt lock set for adjustable channel style mounts. That's going to replace one of these pins and then also your hitch pin and give you a lock for both of those. That's available using part number C23556 here at etrailer.com. Now, as far as the specs with this ball mount, it's made of a drop forged steel with a carbide black powder coat finish, and the balls are coated in a yellow zinc finish, so it should be able to withstand any rust or corrosion for a long time. That drop forged steel is going to give us good durability. We'll have the gussets on the back to provide a little bit more stability for that long channel style mount. Let's go over some measurements real quick. From the very back of the ball mount to the very front, or the overall length, it's going to be it's going to be 16 1/4 inch. So I'll put my tape measure up here so you can actually see that. It's about 16 1/4 inch all the way out to that ball mount platform at the widest point. The overall height for the channel is about the same. It's about 16 1/4 inches. From the back of our channel mount to the front of this channel opening, it's about 12 1/2 inches. The distance from our hitch pin holes to the center of those adjustment holes is going to be at most 8 1/4 inches and at least 7 1/4. There is an inch of distance between these two hitch pin holes, so we have a little bit of adjustability there as well. From our closest hitch pin hole out to the center of the ball platform, that's going to be 10 3/4 inches. To the further out one, it's going to be 11 3/4 inches. So the distance from the adjustable ball, or from these adjustable holes out to the center of our ball platform, that's 3 1/2 inches there. Now the total drop and the total rise, the way that we get those numbers is, or the way that you would find the appropriate rise for you would be to measure from the inside top edge of your receiver tube on your hitch to the ground, and then from the inside top edge of your coupler to the ground on your trailer, making sure that you take those measurements when everything's nice and level, and then subtract the two. If your truck is higher than your trailer, you need a drop. If your trailer is higher than your truck, you need a rise. And whatever the difference you have, that's how much of a drop or rise you would need. So this drop is going to be at most 10 3/8 inches, and that's going from the inside top edge of the receiver tube to the bottom of the ball here, and then same thing if we were to flip this over, we'd have a max rise to the bottom of the ball again, and that's going to be a max of 8 7/8 inches. For our weight capacities, this has an overall weight capacity for the 2 5/16 inch ball of 20,000 pounds for the gross towing weight, and then 10,000 pounds for our 2-inch ball. The tongue weight for the 2-inch ball will be 1,000 pounds, and then for the 2 5/16 inch ball, that's going to be 2,100 pounds or 2,100 pounds, or excuse me, it's going to be 2,000 pounds for that 2 5/16 inch ball. The adjustability for our channel here, the distance between each of those holes, center to center, is 1 inch. The width for our channel is 3 inches. So this is going to work with a lot of different options out there. Curt has a lot of accessories available for the channel mount style, including a pintle and ball mount, which is available separately, or even an adjustable step, which is pretty cool, especially if you have some aftermarket accessories on your roof and you need to get a little bit better access to them. One other measurement I want to give you is the clearance for these fins. So whenever you have this put into your hitch, you might have a little bit of interference for these gussets if your bumper is really close. So the distance from the closest one in is going to be 3 inches from the center of that hitch pin hole to where that gusset first starts, and then it's going to be 4 inches for that further out one. And that's the same for the top and the bottom, so whether you have it in the drop or rise position, it'll have that much clearance there. This fin here is probably what's going to give you more of an issue, especially if you have it in the rise, since that might interfere with your bumper. So just something to keep in mind there. Well, I hope this video has been helpful in determining whether this is going to be the right ball mount for you. And that's going to do it for our look at the channel style adjustable 2 ball mount from Curt.